Engine 22, Squad 3, 6K left, Goodrich Boulevard, across at Whittier Boulevard, MTA bus. Fire Force 170, Squad 173, person unconscious. 3416 West 111th Place, across the Lamoille Avenue.
A24, I show you on a follow-up to 7117 Coldwater Canyon, number 14.
Hey, 3 number.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to Friday, November 15th, 10:06 p.m., 55 degrees, Santa Clarita, California. All right, and we are out of here. Time to find some overnight breaking news.
Metro is 34 here, Ellie. Metro from 60 Ellie for Togo. Connected to 10523 Burbank Boulevard. The Honda Accord. Air 959. Thank you. Metro Rescue 872. Kansas City buses in or a family member down and up the front door. Metro Rescue 16, Kansas Rescue 878. Squad 151, North Station 401 West Head Ave, across of Pennsylvania, medians en route.
Shut up. Dude, I've been all up on this freeway the past
44,
week.
Squad 29, 6KLS, 1127 Manor Drive, across of Bradbury Avenue.
I can't get enough of 5. Right on, Wilson. Right on. And my guess, thoughts, suggestion is why you didn't get any hits on the Fatal is gonna be because you sold it to Stringer. Stringer bought it. They sold it to the stations. So the footage was probably aired, just you didn't own it anymore. Right on, Brenda. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Spot, great cap here, spot. I took a message on from let's say white SUV newer model. Any questions, you can drop the tank.
Brenda, yeah, most of them are. Some of them are not. Got my buddy R2D2 with me. You know a Patty male person? No, but I knew he mustard. Maybe it's his brother. That's only because people believed it was real, and he wouldn't tell people it wasn't. But I wouldn't go as far as saying biggest clown. Biggest clown or smartest genius?
To the grass fire at 849 West Avenue I.
Dude makes more money than any of us watching, and he's having a blast doing it. You can call him a clown, but you want to play big bank, little bank? He wins. And I know that's not what everything's about, but it sure does help.
Additional on your 14 man until the woman from Austin Boulevard.
Excuse me. That's R2D2 burp. Well, Joy, did you see the Netflix show? If you did, and you liked Zack, if you look carefully in some of Patty Mail's videos, you might find Zack. Brenda, no, I do not. I mean, maybe like once in a blue moon at a scene, taking pictures. He doesn't do video anymore. It's because he doesn't work for On Scene or own On Scene anymore, and he's not really in the stringer business per se. If you ask him, he'll tell you he is. But he's not out in the streets doing video anymore.
Back into area.
Maddox, we were talking about his brother, Rudy Mustard. Well, Brenda, that's because he comes from privilege, and he doesn't understand how the real world works. And I haven't been the only person that's ever told him. I just happen to be the one who told him on camera. AGP, what are you talking about? Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. Zack hasn't. It's been over a year since Zack has been with On Scene. None of those are Zack's. If you're talking about YouTube or their website, no, not at all. Just like all the ones that get uploaded to this page aren't me.
God.
What's illegal? Being in the carpool lane during non-traffic times, that's illegal. It's illegal when they have construction going on and lanes are closed. Is it illegal? I don't think it's illegal on a Friday night at 10:30 p.m. Plus, I got 70 people in the car with me. Oh, it's all good, AGP. That's what I tell the officer. That only works in some cities. The ones that have the signs on there. The ones that have the signs that say Monday through Friday, 3:30 to 6:30. But, for the most part, I'm pretty sure I can talk my way out of it. And if not, whatever. Saw that coming.
Everybody does a good drive up to the driveway, additional 5400. What's it again? 22360 Devonshire Street.
Rescue 37, person down. Still 65, still image. Agent 24, spot message to chest in 37, 3803.
That's not speeding. That's not speeding at all. Speed limit 65, I was doing 70. That's not speeding. Speeding is when you look down and you're doing $125.
Where am I to go? 3065.
What freeway is this? This is the busiest freeway in the world. Maybe not the most busiest. Most congested? Would that be one and the same? I don't think it would be. What's up, Ozzy? I'm not heading to anything in particular. I just came back from something. You guys are all wrong. Jeez.
Additional. Code 545 51331.
Okay, black. Take 5331. Hold on.
Corner. Code 6, can you confirm it's permit 111? Traffic 1 code 40. King Kaiser camera. Clear, bigger message.
Shoot him. No. Chris. Not at all.
At the following number 714-720-6263.
Cushion 5534 and 6059. Windows 72 landline at 3 Frank 72. Let me know when you're ready. Seven 720-6063. All units do not take a solo for non-Robert Union 634. Vehicle involved in a hit and run. Charles 47.
No, we're going to be pretty clear. I appreciate it. Thanks for this.
Brennan and Hoover. We're just showing you their request so much.
Something was supposed to be on South San Woman, it's a 1000 San Pedro Street, 601 South San Pedro Street. Just look at the LOUDLABS 2060 exactly selection for James 33 of the 5462. Or you 166 after 911. Very short, so safe with the short unit. Okay,
One FB Public Street from San Pedro on 9 to 51 South San Pedro Street.
Silent Park, we have it covered.
3 George 52714-720-6063.
546263.
George 5663.
South Jersey,
3409.
Phase 2 location of 6400 Lankershim Boulevard. Moderate comments for additional code 2 and 5467 and RD 1526.
Roger. 105 North Avalon Boulevard, 545 the low volume. Repeat the numbers, East of Central.
Unit Welfare Check 4417 Ventura Canyon. Code 2 is 5472 RD 989.
One is with George 21 Roger, 766 East of Central. George 6 clear, resume, Global Mark, crossing your South Bureau, correction, Central Bureau, tax 2, Channel 36, Queen 65 and 68, code 16, Andrews and Virginia, E. Edward Adams, Young, 974.
Veteran Change Commissioner of Hospital South Vehicles, South area of Northern Atlantic. Stick to the vehicles 1993, June, Wayne, Honda, hatchback, license plate, 3, Frank Henry King, 2053, Frank Henry King, 2005. Information on 7475, RD 915.
Okay, then I unit racing vehicle 14, Sergeant Chandler and Hazel Teen at the corner, approximately 10 to 15 vehicle street racing, code 2, incident 547. 20, correction 957.
Okay, Victor Toro, mile 33. Can I get the expiration on that, please?
The location will follow more place. 21 store requesting for hold up Midland at the corner.
No, I didn't get a dog yet.
Edward,
And the expiration was 8/17 of this year.
No dog. What's up, Phoenix? What's going on, Arizona, eh?
Columbia, address out of Las Vegas, Nevada. 31 David.
Detroit County is located north of Detroit, a black Lexus SUV, LH330. Migrating animal unit 0, person 0 to 3. Termination only for 5.85, I just report. Count.
15 cars doesn't make it a street takeover. It's just street racing. 15 cars having fun. I don't think that constitutes a takeover.
Just off the Burbank on 5, Queenie and 859.
He's Mary Zebra Paul 144. He's Mary Zebra Paul 144. Because at 5483 RD 2031.
42.
Yeah, 3 hours, please, sir. 031. Elation.
823 boy 5041
And all units that aren't on Midland Avenue 41 and 42 clear to handle calls.
Pressure code 3, 5484, RD 1005. 1525, Falcon Stop, Lankershim Stop, the Burbank, possibly Quickie 859.
016 and Fairfax, please see if I'm going to be on the southeast corner.
You know.
I have no evidence of the closest to the limit.
Bam! Alright, let's find a store.
13Z322.
I think we got a drunk driver in front of us. Well, we're giving the benefit of the doubt. We got a tired driver in front of us.
Okay, going down on Loma up 6, and I got working out medium drive.
Thirty-one to 5041 at Wilshire, Vermont.
Alright, 241. Sir, 5 on Union and 3 on Roma.
17 at Principal Man 1 Midview, 682 Denver Avenue, Rapid SOS location on its comments for further to US 549 30
Carlos, who's in Long Beach?
Any Wilshire unit.
Are you in Long Beach?
639 Fairfax Avenue, 639 Fairfax Avenue. Calendar additional code 3 incident 5499 or 701.
Last night was Central Illness in from 186740 Wilbur Avenue at Central Park West. Code 2 incident 5491 RD1023.
Then I got told my location.
Recall identified.
Coming out of Main, but it's 544.
Anyone Fairfax Avenue?
These are Travis and Chris.
We're going to be underground, so there's no reception out here. And late 30s, blonde hair, white denim jacket, white jeans, gray beard, 390. Possibly armed with a handgun, fitted to 5497 or 701.
It is here to the Vessel. This is code 2.
231, 206 Highland, and Washington.
Additional further.
Roger, thank you.
Or RD563.
6 Victor 1, Victor 8, Victor 53, Victor 54, Victor 52, Victor 9, Victor 30, and Victor 50, and Victor 2, code 6 on my incident. Station Spiking A1 from Housen, Venice.
Roger.
Wilshire units and 781 additional on your 415 on assaulting a woman. It's now an ADW domestic violence. Suspect is armed with a gun. Additional incident 5499.
75, yes, 76 and I are clear.
663 4th
Copy. Code 705469205. From Washington.
4 vehicle suspect there now. 1601 North Point Video, please. Suspect male Hispanic, blue shirt, black pants, attempting to break into vehicles inside the apartment garage with unknown object. Code 2, incident. Continuing incident 5502 on 642. Correction, 643.
6391. Fairfax Avenue.
Triple Pacific unit with the message identify and repeat.
For 12 of Pacific, in regards to my prayer call.
After attempting to leave, the apartment number is 410, no entry code. Vehicle is a black Jeep, possibly attempting to leave in the vehicle. Additional incident 5499.
I'm ready. Queen 65 incident 5482.
The one to call the Wilshire Station. Over.
1362 Sunset Plaza Drive for additional correction for building search.
Vehicle 2012 Mercedes-Benz E350. Code 23510 RDA12.
The battery just occurred. Suspect is a male black 50s wearing black clothing. Town code 2 and 5437 or D1381.
Prayer call on Mecca. Adam 43.
This is standby Grace, south of 97. 35 DUI traffic, Wilson and A. Code 27548 or D2031.
Unit requesting BFMV identify.
Sir, on your Moore Park and Colorado Canyon, Pier, her one shot. Code 2 is at 5515 or D1562.
Assuming code 6, 80 seconds.
Code 19910 Wells Drive.
Traffic southbound Cistern Hoover for Victor William Lincoln 244. Service
Kim!
Roger. So, Victor on there, 6740 Will Bear, code 2, incident 5491, ID 1023. Avenue. I'm your closest with 11 and 30. Southern Valley Traffic Unit information on a traffic collision in the area of Armand 10 Reseda. PLS classified only, information on 5517.
Coming down here, please. It's a DUI investigation. Are you clear?
See, Roger. Hey, Harbor, Spanish speaker, me 25 T23, Normandy 10 Torrance on the southeast corner for DUI investigation, incident 531 West. 7 Mary, Queen 73, 77, Roger. 20 also.
10-3. My 7 your captain down resident.
No, national captain area.
5 out of 1.
Jeez, guys. All right,
Effective
man.
resident.
Just stop asking where I am. I'm not going to tell you. If you know where I am, sweet. Keep it to yourselves. Stop trying to guess. It doesn't do anybody any good. Don't make me use the power of the finger. The power of the finger to block you.
2151 was Florence Avenue letter comments. Code 25521 RD 1243.
I am in LA.
4 East 59th Place.
I'm in Los Angeles.
1381 production Newton unit for the.
Broadway.
Where are you? What's the craziest thing you've ever seen? When is season 2? What camera do you use? What scanners do you have? Do you still have the charger? Did you merge with RMG? Are you really mad at Zack? It's my stream. I can do what I want to. You would do it too if you had one. Dun 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 dun. Hey, Ryan! Does it matter? I mean, I get it. It's kind of like the flat Earth jokes. People do it just to joke, but does it matter? I mean, if he killed himself or if somebody killed him, he gone. Doesn't matter. One less loser in the world. We all wanted him dead, and now he's dead.
I'm Mary Queen 73.
Imagine that.
Frank 3104005. Albert Hungarian license status valid.
One by one, name in route.
65.
Take off, sir.
7 Nora Henry Robert 2
Heavy direct truck.
27 61 and 62. Clear incident 5530.
Racing life. Nothing that I'm aware of. I know they're bummed about Disney Plus showing up, but I don't think anything happened to Netflix. I haven't heard anything in the news today about it.
Inland 15, 10-8.
Traffic signal is coming. Miles 4 feet, pressure 5 feet, 115. Maybe a 250, 2006, ring back to 11, 14, 2009, 45 hours. Running a black sweater, they get past the black shoes, and the condition is good. Any information, contact manager. Juvenile vectors on incident 4622.
Any senior unit, ABW suspect lying down at County by the Tiffany Market. Suspect is a Sonic by 2 wearing no shirt, wearing Mickey shorts with tattoo on chest, under the room, or back. Monitor comments for additional. Correction, suspect is now outside of his tent. Monitor comments for additional. Close 2 and 15534 and 734. Call back for the call. TV still needed. There's a group behind the parking structure. Search in the parking lot still causing a disturbance. Can you return back to the location? 273. No warrant. 2001 Lexus 4-door Sarkis Reason 1229 North Boston.
Anyway, suspect is in the middle of black. Attempting to make entry. Code 3 incident 5535 already thinking about.
Information only on the racing vehicles in the area of Trenton and Woodson, on Trenton between Woodson and Van Nuys. Approximately 3 vehicles racing up and down the street. No further description. Information only is 5537.
Your date of birth, 10/28/2006. 4 foot 11, 75 pounds. Dark brown hair, brown eyes, light complexion. Suspect classically wearing a black knit sweatshirt with garage shirt with across the front. And white night shoes, looking across the 15:30 on an hour. Post moves again. 5538 RDE 1701.
Yeah, get out of here. 5513. And show us around. 600J5497.
28 George 2, code 1. 67549, semi-identify.
What kind of traffic?
They're unit regarding X-ray boy Henry Young 2. There's no warrant or warrant record not on file.
Quinn 24, spotted 84, first unconscious, 39315, Chantel Lane, Chantel. Quinn 29, spot 87, 61361.
Hollywood Boulevard, number 8 and 10 info. Here's this sister, her glass shattered. She's now locked in her room. And my radio shows 5548, RT is 643. Roger, now it's both of us. Chris, I'm saying that I'm just number 1, the mail was 12 mil, 664, 38, red sweatshirt with me. Open to refusing on black, white short,
Chris, who are you to judge? Carlos, who are you to judge? What if that person's coming home from a hard day at work? You're just sitting there on your couch, in your bed, just judging other people. How about you take a look at yourself and judge yourself? How about we say positive things, not negative things? I don't know, just a thought.
7360 Hollywood
Right on, short arms. I'll go ahead and block you. Say it again.
390, attempted to hit victim at location 11. Minor calls for additional code 2, incident 5558, party 48. Retaliation.
Yeah, Chris, who are you to judge?
So far, the security.
You're judging the area. Thank you very much. Keep your rude comments to yourself.
Go ahead.
Let's take your names on floorboard tape.
What's up, Argentina?
Based on that backpack and carrying a red backpack. Close incident 556 2014-45.
Council Hollywood on incident 546 unidentified. 931 to walk the line 2003 on the corridor. Lawrence, just on the operation.
No more than code for 927 code 4.
3rd Street. Subject no signs, officers outbound and
John D. One thing I've learned, it's just not cool to be cool anymore. Used to be. It's kind of what you strive for, you know, funds. It's just not cool to be cool anymore.
Suspect number 1, Bill Black, Bill, burgundy or red sweatshirt. Number 2 is female black, white shirt. Hollywood Polo Guard, come back to the TR. She heard loud knocking and then glass shattering. Heard a door being closed. She hasn't heard anything since. She's unable to reach her roommate to verify if the roommate is home. Additional incident 5548. Looking into vehicles with a flashlight. Code 572 9361.
7801 Melrose Avenue, apartment 6 in the city of Correction and Division Hall.
Castellano Sanchez. License status is valid.
We're at the parking lot where I started my career.
Was a single $100 bill. Weapon is still outstanding.
Thomas Brothers map pages 734 and 735.
4-1, somebody else call for me.
Thank you, Roger.
Self description. And not still direct center traffic.
The suspect is the black tall bill, 164 wearing a burgundy or red sweatshirt. Suspect number 2, female black, white short top and a white mini skirt.
Correction, CTD.
27 Mary Queen 61, 27 Mary Queen 61. I'm going to handle traffic 81st Normandy. Everyone's hitting a felony 81st Normandy. 81st and Normandy is code 3 instead of 5554 Normandy. 1265 South traffic can identify.
Contact 9 or further.
Mary Queen 61, Roger. You can show me a route.
131 Drive. You know, was South Mount Street and West Mount Access Force East, Pacific from Mount Hispanic, 53160, 23 years, running gray hooded, sweatshirt, blue jeans, black and blue shoes. Property, Christian weapon used in the unknown type, black handgun, for themselves, and he probably taking $100, single bill, and commission incident 5526.
The art of the deal.
Cancel to 5230, 1083 over the.
I'll let you do it.
81st and Normandy, 81st and Normandy is code 3, within 55, 1255. Anyone coming in there, possible 459 suspect 356 dark, black, unloaded.
9447, we have an updated location.
Hollywood Unit 10679, 2379, domestic violence, 8030 Mulholland Drive, 8030 Mulholland Drive, suspect is a male, others. Minus 40, use 59, code 3 incident 5583, 622.
Unit, possible 459 suspect there now, 2146 Clinton Drive. Unknown suspect possibly in the residence, incident 5585, already 8088, standby for additional.
Curious, the PR by the swing.
Roger, this is flying code 3, take a roll on 66th Street.
Do I speak with Adam much? Yeah, I do. It's on a weekly basis. John, I've been doing this almost 20 years.
Nickel versus the U.S. Coach, USA bus, no injuries or CPI or DUI.
Coming up on 20 years. April 4th. See you later, Carlos. Andrew, sure, why not?
XL3, XL3, repeat your call, Monday.
Emergency, yep, he's been doing it for a minute. Mr. Saints, I don't know, probably. I'm guessing at some point. I don't really have a schedule. Yes, it is, John. Yes, it is.
Engine 34, squad 30, difficulty ridden, fire left out, process 50% drive.
Missing adult, known in the area of Santa Monica and Edgemont. Female Asian, 67 years, wearing glasses, pink sweater, long black shirt, blue shoes, has a white Pomeranian dog with her and suffers from Alzheimer's. First to Lieutenant 5588, already 201. Okay. Mental 320 West. No, it's 22 Victor 1. Incident 5469.
002,000 Red Avenue. That's our receiver 2, suspect male Hispanic, tan complexion, 30 years, wearing gray shirt, specific anti-many, 3725. Can we finish in 402? There's no injury.
112 Henry and 5 at left.
Right on, Andrew. AGP. I'm waiting for specific type of stories. Carlos. Oh, no, man. I am all right. Thank you, Melinda. It was weird watching the way some people react. You gotta understand, to me, death, it's just a normal everyday thing that happens in my life because of work. So when I was at the school, I saw a couple people talking, and the way that they were talking makes you realize how it affects people differently. To me, I'm not related to the story, so it definitely affects me differently than it affects them. They're associated and connected to it way more than I am. All I can go by is what I know and what I've experienced. They were talking about when are things going to get back to normal. Like, school's going to go start on Monday, and there's not going to be any classes. And, you know, next week is probably going to be a week of mourning. Then you're going to have Thanksgiving. Then after Thanksgiving, things might get back to normal. And then one of the guys looked over and goes, no, we're not going to be able to heal in 2 weeks. And I was like, I understand that, but school will go on. And it just, I look at it from a different point of view than he looks at it, obviously, because, you know, he's closer to it than I am, to where it's not going to affect me for the rest of my life. This might affect some of those people for the rest of their lives. So, you know, it is a tough situation. Heavy is the right word, but you got to remember, I don't have any feelings, you guys. I mean, I do, but I don't. You know that. Especially when I'm working, I don't have any feelings. So it's hard for me to relate. It's hard for me to turn my feelings back on, because when I sit in this car, my feelings get turned off. So, you know, it is a tough one. So sometimes I just do my best and deal with what it is.
That's 31 Factory, Tunnel 45. It's clear with Zoom mobile broadcasting out citywide tech regional 45.
Melinda, it's a little tough. Here's what I think about that. It doesn't hurt to believe. It only hurts not to believe if it's real. I'll say that again. And also say this. I was born to a Jewish mother, Catholic dad, went to Christian schools. My thoughts are, it doesn't hurt to believe. It only hurts not to believe if it's real. Does that make sense?
6923, is there any less on our service? Florida 31, 46, heading west of Fisher Lane.
Metro Engine 12, southbound 16 freeway. Council Region 1.
Higher domestic violence, 720.
Yes, Carlos, those were the magic tricks that I learned and that I was taught. And that's just a joke, obviously. But it's a good one. It's a good one.
5, watch 5, clear, no watch, good night, thank you. Thanks, I'm yelling for that. 1181, CR with his address is north or south of Westmoreland, we're only in the CR or vehicle. Sure.
No income.
235 against right. What did I call that?
5004.
I said, yeah, how do you have south traffic? Right now you're at 77. 11925 Balboa. 360, correction, incident 5630.
Services 5615.
27, line line, watch it.
Rescue sergeant.
Shows back at 823.
Right, Joy? You have to. You have to.
Domestic violence restraining violation 1144. Solitary Street, 1144. Solitary Street. Something's mailbox, home restriction. And we're taking a call number 9, so 561 or 566.
316. Vehicle, the male was last seen walking on Sepulveda towards Langdon. The female was on the corner of Rockland and Sepulveda in front of the Yoshinoya.
85, you can cancel 25. Show me sign code, please. We're trying to look at you.
It's a very good question, Melinda. And it hasn't really been discussed, but if we're going to choose one, it'll be Christianity. If we're going to teach him stories, it'll be Christianity. If we're going to go to school. If we're going to go to church, it'll probably be a Christian church. But I had church shoved down my throat. It was a good thing and a bad thing. But yeah, if I wasn't at a Christian school, I was at that church on Wednesdays, Fridays, Sundays. So yeah, most likely Christianity. But you know, Grandma's Jewish. Gotta respect that. And think about it. The rules say I'm Jewish, and those rules were put down on something way before America was even thought about, way before America even existed, way before Columbus accidentally ran into it. The laws and rules that say I'm Jewish have been around for a long time. So you have to respect that. Now, as I get older, like I said, this is what I've come up with. It doesn't hurt to believe. It only hurts not to believe if it's real.
Well, Supervisor me 15827, Kittredge, Pocket.
Do I understand all codes? Nah, only the ones that I care about. Scott, do you ever take anybody with you? Eh, not too much. But every once in a while you'll find someone in here with me.
The chair left the location, but suspect appears to be camping out and was still there when she left. Race party on distance to the rear of 1440 Gamble. Injuries, 6 people occurred running in the street. 3 incidents, correction, 5642 and RD 519.
We're having probably 2-0.
You go to the distributing at request 5825 handle that change occurred. Citizen Gamble. Code incident 5642.
Good. Right, and how you mentioned. Any before we join it? 60%. 578, which one you're please?
Van Norwood, section Van North. In the intersection.
Jesse,
section,
perjoy me.
Black and Bill completely new. Code 2 incident 5647 ready to
Actually, Melinda, yeah, I got 3 hits on that, which was pretty cool.
525 cancel incident 5642 515 handling code 3 from Allen and up to.
Please show us the thing you used to read the comments. Well, I used my phone.
5578, which one you're
And there's also this, which is going to get a little weird right now. Bro.
530 me also, please.
That's me. There's my comments. It goes, whoa, 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 whoa. But that's what I used to read. It's just a laptop, and they also pop up right here on my screen. What kind of mission are you waiting for? Dude, I'm too old for missions. That was in the 90s. But I'm waiting for fire, pursuit, shooting, car crash, anything visual.
Catherine R. Craig, 660 North Beecher Avenue, number 2205.
Residential
643 unknown.
I think I'm using Google Maps. For the most part, yeah. I think that's what happens. Right? Is that Google Maps? It looks like Google Maps. No GPS.
Nothing on northbound. Nothing on fit. Going northbound.
Carl, I'm German. I'm half German. The half that ran away. Both my grandparents were born in Berlin, or near Berlin, and then got out of there during wartime. Found each other here, and created my mom. Yeah, I am watching my own live stream. It's how I answer the questions. That's how I read the comments. I'm half German, quarter Spanish, quarter Mexican. Some people are stupid and think that Mexican and Spanish are the same, but I was like, nah, man, there's like a half a world in between. Big oceans in between the two. My grandpa is 100% Spaniard, and that dude was so Spanish, he was clear. Like, he was white as white could be. His grandfather had red hair, and that is where Bronson got his red hair.
Hey, 63, are you clear?
Thanks, Carl. Thanks for shitting on my heritage.
Field and female 1177 South Beverly.
I know this is the boy, so I have a number when you're ready. Maximum. Driving south.
Like for that.
620 004 57 60 760.
Engine 131, engine 37, water center 80, crew 11-3, grass A at 25th Street, East Cross 7R, the field. Engine 5, residential for Island 3588, Moonville Road, Preston Halstead.
That's what I hear, Kim. That's what I hear. Emergency, yes it is. It needs to go in for a tune-up. It's not acting funny, it just has 60,000 miles, and somewhere between 50 and 60 or between 50 and 75, you should do things to it. So if I take it into Dodge, they're probably gonna have a list of things to try to rip me off about, and then we'll go from there. Boom, boom, boom. What's going on over there? Oh, I want to go. No, I don't. I lied. Liar, 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 liar. Liar, 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 liar. Amber Flores, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, I do. Now, it has its moments where I'm not in love with it, but for the most part, we have a very loving relationship, Stringy and I. AGP, when I was growing up, I used to tell people I was Italian with a French mouth. My grandma to this day still gives me crap for it. I'm nowhere near Italian and I'm nowhere near French, but it was cool to say I'm Italian with a French mouth. The things you say in 7th grade. Yeah, Joey, what's crazy is I'm only American because that's where my parents touched each other. I'm human. We're all human. That's how I look at it. We're human. We're all part of the same race. We all have to obey these laws that we didn't come up with. I mean, let's be honest. Today's what? Today's Friday or Saturday, depending on where you live. Not a single one of us made that up, but we all agreed to it. We all agreed. All right, today is Friday, tomorrow is Saturday. We all agreed to that. And then we all agreed we are what we are because of where we were born. All these things that were put in place before we were born, before we were even able to free think it ourselves. So now we all have all these stipulations, things put on us that have nothing to do with what we wanted. It just has to do with where our parents touched each other. That's all it comes down to. We're all human. We're all in it together. Some of us got luckier than others. But I didn't come up with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Why do I have to comply with it? I didn't come up with I'm American. Why do I have to comply with it? Yeah, I had a phone call I had to take care of. Well, more like a text that turned into something. My wife confused me right now, and I thought I was gonna have to rush home real quick. But no No emergency. All right, cool. So this stream's been going on that long. Let's
Lightsource 29, automatic fire alarm, 940 Southwestern Avenue, across through the San Marino. Engine Patrol 77, Squad 124, cancel, vehicle to 149. Engine Patrol 77, Squad 124, cancel, vehicle to 149.
Inland 15 en route to residential structure fire.
Engine 62 leaks natural gas, 124
Copy that.
16 Avenue, across the West Lawn. 54 Chastain, 17727, Cypress Street, across the Elspeth.
104-minute ETA for AAA. First 31, 31, come in. 8 waiting in the unit, if I do.
Engine 126, Squad 73, Chastain, U-Haul Ranch Road, across the Bouquet Canyon Road, Lowe's parking lot, you're in and out burners.
The structure fire is about 90 miles from here, so we're not going to that. And no, we're not going to a call. I'm actually going to say goodbye. I'll be back out later, probably later tonight. I'm gonna call it done on this one though. So if I do come back, it'll be number 218. It won't be 217.3. That way, if I leave it open, that means I have to come back. If I close it out right now, then I have the possibility of coming back. So.
57, the rubbish fire intersection, 88th place in Grand Avenue.
Oh, so close. But yeah. For those of you who missed it, this was 217.2. 217 started at the high school in Santa Clarita, where yesterday's incident took place. We hung out there for a little bit. Then we went staging. I am going to take a break from you. I'm going to continue stringing. I might be back later. Later, losers. I said, later, losers.